In the remote region of Thunder Valley lies a cybernetic-enhanced male known as the Leap Mercenary. Typically a violent and unruly species, lacking any sense of self-awareness. They are usually seen causing destruction everywhere they go. They seem to have an unquenchable hunger for obtaining money. Not to mention, they're the only known species that kills for entertainment. We catch a rare glimpse of this mercenary in a solitary state. Perhaps just this once. This mercenary appears to have connected with nature. Or not.
What is Leap? Leap is a fast-paced multiplayer first-person shooter featuring epic large-scale battles, each with players armed to the teeth. Become an elite Leap mercenary as you soar into battle. Fight for either the United Earth Defense Coalition, UEDC, or the rebel Exo-Terrans. Whoever you pays the most wins your trigger finger and excessive arsenal. This is what is stated on the game's Steam page. Today we're going to be taking a look into Leap, how it plays, the classes and the game modes. As this is my first game review, I guess, I feel like I should point out that I'm not the world's biggest multiplayer lover, unless it's a co-op game such as Left 4 Dead, Devour or Evil Dead. Now to me this game feels like a mix between Fortnite and Apex with a dash of Destiny thrown in the recipe, and at the time of recording this, it was released exactly 11 days ago, and is still in early access according to their Steam page. So again, I feel like my opinion could change because for the most part, this game looks extremely fun. Firstly, let's discuss customization and classes. As a general customization and standard in these types of games, we have taunts, graffiti, because everyone loves to be an Asbo with the game maker's logos, country flags and popular streamers' own logos. Who are these people? And your own player banners, to make you really stand out from the crowd. In the game we have 4 class types. Firstly we have Pathfinder, who I guess would be a support type class, sporting an assault rifle as a primary weapon and a tactical shotgun as a secondary. Their ability is a support shield and their ultimate ability is an airstrike. As a game standard across all classes, their vehicle is a hoverboard, which when riding makes me feel like I'm in Back to the Future. However, the more you level up, the more vehicles and weapons you unlock. The second class is Titan, which judging by the name makes me feel like this is a berserker class. An absolute unit, someone you wouldn't want to mess with on the battlefield, sporting a light machine gun for a primary weapon and a rocket launcher for a secondary. Their ability is Thunder Blast, allowing you to basically throw yourself at the target causing damage. Their ultimate ability is the Devastator, in which your weapons deal more damage and armor is enhanced, but your movement is limited. Third class is Wraith, and again, judging by the name, is a stealth class, sporting a long range rifle for a primary weapon and a power sword for a secondary weapon. Their ability is Cloak, which allows you to temporarily sprint faster and leap to greater heights and gives you invincibility. Their ultimate is Orbital Laser, which uses remote control targeting to blast enemies from space with high precision. Finally we have Tech Ops, which is basically an engineer class, rolling with an incendiary AR for their primary and a reconstructor beam for their secondary. Their ability allows them to build a gun turret, and their ultimate is a Thunderhawk guided missile, which is a rocket propelled drone piloted by you, useful for long range target strikes against an enemy position. Now let's take a quick look at the black market. Basically your in-game one-stop shop for all cosmetic microtransactions, in which you can unlock skins, taunts and hopefully more in the future. Personally, I like the look of these cosmetics, however if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for a good cosmetic. Each of these coming with their own costs and a lot of them changing daily. The game also boasts a daily reward of some XP and coins that can be used to purchase in-game cosmetics, but also it comes with its own set of daily challenges which will refresh daily if completed. You can also choose to get rid of your dailies if you don't feel up to them. Now, for game modes, you have two primary game modes. There is Special Operations, in which you fight multiple hordes of hostile enemies, and then there is PvP, which comes with your standard run-of-the-mill team deathmatch, capture the flag, king of the hill type games. However, if you belong to a server, you can also go ahead and select a server, and just for general buggery, you can do the tutorials. So first we're going to take a look at the tutorials and see what the movement and controls boast.
Welcome to the Leap Bootcamp, Mercenary. For the purpose of our diagnostic, I've taken the liberty of assuming a more user-friendly avatar. Please demonstrate your basic motor skills by proceeding to the exit.
That's a gun. That's not friendly at all.
I believed your brain functions work after we issued you a loaded firearm. Defy gravity and logic.
Wait,
with a double
what's this? Is this supposed to be the Microsoft paperclip?
Dashing allows you to quickly cover short distances. You can dash twice in quick succession.
I mean, that was more like a poof of air that just pushed me forward.
Every Leap exosuit comes outfitted with a retractable grappling hook. Try grappling up the cliff. Use your grappling hook to evade enemy attacks and more crime witnesses. To cover vast distances, your personal vehicle is indispensable. Try mounting yours now.
Okay, so there's a 20-second cooldown on the hoverboard. Okay.
Nice. Distinct firearms. As a Pathfinder, the assault rifle and shotgun are your weapons of choice. Lay waste to these dummies.
Wait, did it just essentially tell me to touch grass?
Of course, every soldier carries standard issue grenades. Each class is violent in its own special way. The Pathfinder's specialty is the defense shield. Use it to block the incoming attack. Lastly, your ultimate ability. This super weapon passively charges over time, but the better you perform in battle, the quicker it will ready. Your ultimate ability is the airstrike, which allows you to bravely kill from the sidelines. Congratulations, your training is officially complete. No need to review anything or do the mental health exercises. Welcome to Leap.
Okay, so now let's go to the shooting range and see what's what. Hopefully this makes me a cracked gamer. As you can see, I'm already cracked, my guy. I can't even get the supply drop. Okay, more supply drops I can actually get. Oh my. Am I about to become the tutorial NPC's worst nightmare? Okay, I'm now a professional, so let's get into a PvP game and see what game modes there are. Okay, there's Horde, but we want PvP. I want to test my new gamer skills. Okay, so all these servers are looking pretty dead, except for Horde. So let's do Horde mode, and we're gonna run the Wraith class because I like being stealthy, but also I am terrible at stealth. So this will be fun. Now the first thing I've noticed about Horde mode is how spread out the enemy NPCs are, making it a lot more difficult to cluster kill and finish a wave quicker than normal. However, the NPCs seem stiff, almost like the tutorial NPCs, except these ones can shoot you.
Nice.
Look at that cluster kill. There isn't a better feeling in the world than seeing your name associated to a cluster kill if you're the one causing it. Unless you get called boss by the takeaway man. That hits different.
An ally has fallen. Awaiting resurrection.
Now at this point in the game, I've been revived so many times by one specific player that I feel we're in some sort of unspoken arrangement. Like we're going to move to Vermont and build a revival retreat, helping people to learn how to revive their teammates. Now, as some time had passed, I thought to myself, maybe someone was finally on PvP. So I hopped into a game to see if there was anyone I could really test my leap metal against. Lo and behold, I got into a game, there was no one else there. I got into a game of Control Point and started playing. I realised soon that I could capture the control points without leaving my board, allowing me to make a quick getaway. However, without being able to shoot whilst on the hoverboard, this would mean if I was to get shot back, it would be my demise. Whilst playing this, sadly, no one joined, which meant that I would be the obvious victor, meaning the game would still provide me with XP and coins, meaning that if I truly and was dedicated, I could literally play PvP over and over again on capture modes, and unfairly level up by grinding. Luckily, I am lazy, and really couldn't be bothered. To give a summary of everything I have experienced, I enjoyed what I played, and feel that with enough time and a bigger player base, this game could become something of a regular game for many people. The gameplay is fun yet challenging in Horde mode, and as for PvP, I am yet to see what that would boast. And would I play the game in its current state? Yes, I absolutely would. I would play it till my mind and fingers were numb from clicking heads, and I was burnt out from too much hoverboard. I would recommend picking up this game if you're a fan of Horde mode type games, however holding off until PvP gets a player base if that is your thing. This game has really great bones and has massive potential with fantastic scenery built into the game. Also cats with googly eyes. Anyway, thanks for watching my review, or my personal take on Leap. And we'll see you in the next one.